guys remember how I mentioned VaxxHappened in my last video? Well, I thought I might as well take a look at VaxxHappened as well. So without further ado, let's look at some anti-vaxxer cringe, some anti-vaxxer fail, and some anti-vaxxers getting pwned. r/vaccine autism evidence. This subreddit is dedicated to archiving all of the evidence for vaccines causing autism. Wow, such empty. If you don't reinstate Vaxxed and stop censoring free speech, then you will lose me as a customer. Hi, Deck. We are sorry to hear that we will be losing you as a customer and your children to polio. This is one of the most unprofessional responses I have ever seen by a company. Thank you, Rachel. It's pretty disgusting to have a large multinational company wish polio on my children. No, dude, they're not wishing polio on their children. You're inflicting polio on your children by not vaccinating them. You're exposing them to polio, and if they get polio, it's entirely your fucking fault. And that's what he's trying to tell you. He's trying to tell you that if you keep being an anti-vaxxer, your children are gonna get polio. These are the best vaccination alternatives already on the market, because we know that sometimes an essential oil is better than science. There aren't any! Vaccinate your children! Vaccines cause autism. Well, I have 1 million results that say they don't, and 1 result that says they do. I knew it! If you guys don't know what this is from, it's from a sketch called If Google Was a Person. I forget who exactly made it, but it's a few years old, or maybe even quite a few years old, but it's worth a watch. So if you want to look this up, it's called If Google Was a Person, or If Google Were a Person. I'm not exactly sure which. Ferris Bueller, 2019 edition. My dad is gonna be so mad. Yeah, let's get vaccinated! Husband considered vaccinating our son and I'm terrified. The debate is making him second-guess vaccines and he's saying he's going to do his own research. I'm afraid he'll just run into a bunch of pro-vax studies. He said he wants official studies and research. Yes, sweetie. He will run into pro-vax studies. Because that's what official studies and research are. Because vaccines work and that's what science has found. New York City officials ban unvaccinated children from Brooklyn schools. The measles outbreak is so bad that a New York county stopped unvaccinated kids from going to school. Parents sued to get their kids back in school, and a judge denied the request. Italy bans unvaccinated kids from public school. Iceland says, "Watch this, bruh," and bans unvaccinated visitors from the country. I love it. Just found out Kat Von D vaccinates her cats but not her children, LMAO. We won't back down. 22,000 nurses refuse mandatory vaccines. You people are a disgrace to humanity, to biology, to medicine, to science, and to your profession. I swear to fucking God. Feds may step in if states don't get tougher on vaccinations. I literally got sick to my stomach reading this. The feds? Really? Yes, really. It's almost as if they care about the well-being of children. You fucking cunt. Hundreds rallied to preserve right to not vaccinate children amid measles outbreak. What do we want? Our kids to die! When do we want it? Unexpectedly from preventable 19th century steamship disease! Victory! Anti-vaxxing has successfully eliminated all life on Earth. I mean, most life on Earth, probably, yeah. It's probably what would happen. The rare few who are immune would survive and everyone else would be fucking dead. Okay, fine. If this petition gets 10,000 signatures, we will add a specific anti-vaxxer scenario to Plague Inc. Oh my, I need to check how many signatures this got. I'll be right back. It's at 23,000 signatures. Ah, perfect. I can no longer post anything that says anti-vax. You just did! Measles is one of the most contagious diseases, but it is preventable. Getting vaccinated is the best way to protect yourself and your community. From the United Nations on Twitter. The United fucking Nations has to remind people about vaccines. Anti-vaxxers are such a global issue that the UN has to address it. My fucking god. Right, now my wife is telling my sister our kids are so bright because they're unvaccinated. She doesn't know I got them all vaccinated when she went on a bachelorette weekend. And I think this is a great story to leave it on. If you guys liked this video, don't forget to leave a suggestion as to what I should do next. And if you want to watch that video, don't forget to subscribe.